Hey friends, wanted to make a video about something that I realized, and probably a lot of you already know, but here we go. I wanted to discuss the importance of a good diet. Now, many of you who have been followers of mine for a while already know that I've tried several different diets for different reasons over the course of raising these pigs. So what I feed them is a swine feed that is made by a farm store in my area, and it is I believe it's a 15% swine feed, and I mix it with what's called a beef commodity feed, and sometimes I will feed what's called I think it's called all stock feed, which I think is a 12%. Basically an all stock feed. Supposedly it's good for every animal you have on your farm. So we're trying out some new feed. This is crushed peanuts, which is supposed to have a higher protein than regular pig. What we've decided to do with this new feed is to mix it with the commodity feed that we already feed them, because this will increase the protein. We looked into getting, or rather making, this fermented feed, number one, because of the cost. It is supposed to cut your feed costs up to a half of what you would normally pay, because they will eat less of this and get the same or better nutrition. Gross. Hello everyone. In our never-ending quest to try to save money while homesteading, we've decided to try setting up a fodder system with barley. So this is our finished product. We're gonna take it out and cut it up, and we'll weigh it to see how much it weighs. And this is what I've found out. You see, these are our most recent piglets here, and you see them as compared to a German Shepherd. She is about 60 pounds, and there's my daughter. Hi. Yep. So if you can notice how big they are compared to Jordan. Jordan, stand up and go stand next to one of the little pigs. Hopefully there'll be enough light. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's awfully dark in here. Jordan, go closer. Okay, now you see how big they are compared to Jordan? They're a little bit below her knee. And you can see how big they are compared to Athena. Stop eating their food, Athena. Okay, so here she is. Here, stand next to him since he's being still. Next to the litter from this past summer. Everybody wants to be shy all of a sudden. But these guys are not that much bigger than the ones in there, and they've got 7 months on them almost. Now hopefully you can hear over the guineas, who just love to make lots of noise. But it's very eye-opening having the two litters here at the same time, because there is definitely an issue with the feed. Now, when these guys were younger, those of you who have been following the channel know that we ran into some financial hardship. So I was in the feed store one day, and there was a gentleman in there, and he told me, you know, just feed them this food, and he pointed it out. He said, I raise pigs all the time, they'll be fine on that, and it's half the price. So I looked at the food, and sure enough, it was half the price. It was about $6.50 a bag, whereas the pig food is $16 a bag. So I said, yeah, we'll feed it to them. Well, this was the result. Now, these guys are Berkshire Hampshire crosses, so they're heritage breeds. So they grow slower anyway. Well, with the difference in the protein ratio of the two different foods, it slowed their growth down even more. So let this be a word to the wise. The food really does make a difference. Now, I don't know if I would have really changed what I did, because we kind of had no choice. It was either that or we wouldn't have had any food for the pigs. But just know that it really does make a difference.